Alright, so today is arts and crafts we're going to be doing. She just got her little clothes changed. Always wash your clothes. And that is easier for me to do that. Also, I got her a new hat. It was nice. She liked it. Her little uniform hat matches her little bag that I got her. But, this jacket is too small for her. So I got her a nice, good black jacket. That one's way too small for her. As her mother, like I said, I care about my children more than other people do. I'm going to think about all of that. I'm not going to make my children wear small, tight-fitted clothes that can't fit them. I'm pretty sure she doesn't do that with her biological children, so do not do that with the foster kids' children. Like I said, if y'all going to be inside of the program, people need to start looking at them as the same if you're going to care for my child. Like I said, I'd rather keep my own black children. I do not want to keep your white children. I want to keep my own black children. I'm okay with that. That's not a burden for me, and it never was. So like I said, that jacket was too small for her. I'm going to pick up on details like that with my children. And I don't care how much it takes or how hard work I got to do. I'm going to make sure they get the proper shoes, clothes fitted on them. I don't care about the brand and the name. I care that it's clean. I care that it fits them. And I care that it's a little fashionable, you know. Like I said, it's nice, cheap, fashionable stuff you can find in used stores, Walmart, Dollar. I mean, you can find good, nice, unused clothes too that's cheap and affordable. Like I said, people just, those things come and go and you outgrow them. So like I'm all about getting the needs, but also and staying maybe a little fashionable, but I'm also not gonna go broke trying to keep up with everybody else or trying to, like, you know, spend things on useless, like spend money on useless temporary things. That's just not what I'm gonna do. A lot of money on something that's temporary anyway. That's crazy. That's what some people do. They like to look rich, but not actually be. I ain't got time for all of that. So I had ended up getting her bag and her hats and her things before my winter things. So now this week I can get me some winter boots, me a new bag that I need, and some food. Because last week it was all about her and husband and making sure they were good. And like I said, if he makes it happen, I don't mind appreciating. So we're doing a little good painting job right now. Ice cream paint job, right? So she loves to paint. I noticed that with her. So she loves to paint. And also when like I switch stuff out, I always wash it and put it inside of on her rack. So it's not like nothing get lost or damaged or anything. So I care about what other people buy for her, just like I want them to care about me. All you gotta do is, like I said, put her jacket up. Y'all been doing good, you know, keeping up with her boots, making sure they're in her bag. And that's how we do. We all adults. We shouldn't be having to tell what to do. You know, we should have common sense and good manners to respect each other by now. And yeah, and this is the water. So you dip it in here. Yep. If you want to get another one. Yeah. So her boots are pretty still good on her feet. And I also got her 2 pairs of shoes. It's like 8s. They're a little, you know, big for right now. So she got some things up when it gets to that point too as well. She got her 2 pairs of shoes. So she got another good thing of boots and another thing of tennis shoes up that I bought her. Whenever we get to that point. But right now she's good with her boots. And then they got her some little shoes. So, or whatever they claim to do. But I just believe it's all bull crap up here in the north. It's just really racist, like to the point where they're taking people's children for no reason. That's crazy. I ain't never known this shit was going on. Excuse my language. I ain't never known it was that stuff was going on up here before that. So we'll see who the lie and who the truth. But this is still my continent. No matter how you spin it, still mine. they blessed me with in the beginning. To me, I honestly like the Asian women when they're with their own men or when they with certain black men. They're still like respectful for me as a sister. But it just some women when they get with him, they just like a freaking pain in the butt. It's like they want to like hate me with their guts. I don't like that. That's not right. Hey. I just want to smooth it in a little bit for you. Can we put your name on it or something? So we got to be happy. That's creep. Be happy. So we're going to put this right here. You want to color it. So in the next session for our TSV, we got a new book. So I did get to find her some books and stuff. So I got plenty of them up that I can switch out and read to her. So next, we have a really great book that we're going to do in our reading. We'll be sitting down then. I just wanted her like, we'll just get on the floor today. Get on the floor to checkerboard, colorful floor today and do some nice artwork. Oh, okay. And please don't take offense to me telling the truth. It's just I'm really passionate about my kids. I want people to treat my kids how I would treat my kids when they're out of my care. And I just want to make sure they have being loved. It don't take money to actually produce the fruits of the spirit and love, patience, and kind, and actually considering my children, you know. So don't go there with the mockery and don't start nothing and won't be nothing. But please don't make me have to show you that I'm very serious about this. So I just want you to pay attention to, as a mother. Those are things that women should be paying attention to. That it's really not other than you just don't want to accept listening to what I got to say as a biological mother. You think you're in control of everything. But when those tables turn, you realize you're not in control of what you thought you was, then don't come hollering and crying to me and think I'm supposed to save you when men start killing y'all or getting on your butts real bad as women. Then they want to come to me. Then they need my help. Then they want to listen. No, it's too late for all that. I tried to reason with a lot of them. We did. God knows I did. You know, it take a lot for me to hate myself in a sense where I don't want to be around myself at that. It takes a lot. You have to do a lot. And I'm just not with the games no more. And these are my children, particularly my daughters, because like I said, I only had girls with him. That's why it was double for us, because we had girls together. We didn't have no sons, and we're not going to have any sons. We have 2 daughters. So he's sterile. Like, he comes, he goes. He's the sterile, righteous one. It came through. That's nice. I like that. Can I put some orange in it? Let's see what we're at 9 minutes. Let's try not to go over 15 minutes because we have another section that we got to do. And I guess in TSV session, we'll do like a tracing. I'll let you trace a butterfly. And you know what? Or we can trace this. Canada. We'll trace that. We had like a lot of colorful things we had got. Okay. You want to put that on the B? She's sweet. So I did get an update from her speech therapy, and they said she's doing pretty good, doing her 2 to 3 sentences. So thank y'all. So sometimes I may check in as how things going with her, because I work around that time and I be having to work, so I can't really chime in no more like I used to on her Monday sessions. But I always check in and see how she's doing. Well, she was already like could talk and do all those things. Like, I agree with her father. Like, she never had a problem with that. But I understand how some people want business in order for them to have businesses. Or I guess sometimes they got to create problems. Or like, oh, well, it's this and this and that. Because they got another children. I guess to keep their practices going. So they need to have some children that got problems. Or even if they don't, they got to claim they got a problem. So they can take them up there. So they can get some business. I guess that's how the world go around, because they too logical like that. They just don't know how to be like, damn, if it's not a problem, it's not a problem. Like, leave it alone. Some people just don't. And they'll continue to say, oh, this world is just ran by business, so y'all just got to get along with the program and just learn how to handle your emotions through everything that y'all are being tested or experimented on. I love moments like this. I've been waiting for 2 weeks for our moments like this. You okay? You like it? Yeah, your boots are nice, ain't they? You got some nice pink and white ones I got too for you. Maybe next month you'll be able to fit them. So now I see she's growing inside of a 6. So she was just at a 5, but she's about in a 6 now, size 6 now. So. All right, so we'll tune into the next session. Thank y'all for enjoying Kitty Pal and Arts and Crafts with me and Shia. Say we're gonna wrap this up in a minute. We'll try to transition so we can start TSV moment, our read along session. So thank y'all for tuning in with us.